Hey friends, I'm Rhiannon from Drawn by Rhiannon and today I am getting back to work. So in case you missed my last video, as you can see, I am back from my travels, I am back in the studio and ready to start work on the mammoth crazy festive season that is coming up right now. I've had the website closed all year. I just closed it at the end of last Christmas before I set off on my travels, and I'm finally ready to reopen the website. But first of all, it's looking a little bit empty, so I just need to go through and restock everything. So I have recently ordered a whole load of new fabric. I think I've got like 30 meters of new fabric, which is a little bit terrifying because that was a lot of money to spend, having not really made any money this year. So I've got plenty of materials ready to go, ready to be made into new stock, so that when I start my Christmas markets, I'm going to have a lovely full table, loads of choices, loads of great gift ideas for you. So basically what I do is go through all the website, see what stock we've got. I did a massive stock take a couple weeks ago to see what was going on, just to have a look, see what is low in stock, what I wanted to restock. A few things I've just decided, you know what, that's it, that's the end of that line, we're not going to be selling that anymore. So basically just working out what we've got, what I wanted to make, and I've just gone through and made a list on this very high-tech piece of paper of all the things that I wanted to restock, how many of each item that I ordered. So I'm basically just going to go through the website now and update all the stock levels so that people know everything is available. I don't think there's anything on the website that will be out of stock or even low in stock if I'm deciding to keep it. So yes, first thing I need to do is update the website so that when it reopens on Saturday, though if you're watching this in real time now, it will already be open. I'll put a link in the description so you can go and check out the website, fully stocked and lovely. So yes, need to just make sure it's all ready to go for Saturday's big reopening. Okay, so I've updated all the stock so that when the website goes live again, it's lovely and fully stocked. Everything is accurate after doing the stock check and obviously adding the new fabric in, so that is just a big weight off my shoulders that is all sorted. The next thing that I'm trying to do is basically when I close the website, I essentially like cut off all the links to the other bit of the website, so the only thing that would be showing was the landing page that just said it's closed, this is what's going on, these are my stockists, and that's the only thing you could see on the website. Now, I did all this at the end of last year and I cannot remember how I did that, so I don't know how to reverse it so that I can get my website back. So I've just spent the last hour going through like help forums on the website page. I made my website through WordPress and there's all like a help section on there, so really hoping someone replies to my message because I can't work out how to do it. I can't get any of the menus back or anything. So currently it will be going live tomorrow, but no one will actually be able to use it. So terrific. So hoping I get that sorted. But while I am waiting for a reply, hopefully from someone who can help me out with that, I need to edit the events page because I have been away obviously this year, but I've still been keeping a little eye on my emails, still doing a little bit of work behind the scenes just to make sure that I've got all the markets set up for the Christmas season. So I just need to edit all those, put those onto the events page so people know where they can find me on the run up to Christmas this year. And yeah, I'm doing more markets than last year because I didn't really do enough last year. Year before I did too many. It's very tricky to get it right. So I need to add all of those dates and locations to the website, and yeah, I think then that's all of the computer stuff done and I can start cutting out the fabric.
A few moments later.
So I have added all of the event details to the website. I put the links in to where to buy tickets or just for more information if you don't need a ticket. So now that that is all finished, I'm still waiting to hear back from some people who I'm hoping will help me out with the website, and then yeah, until then basically all I can do is get started on the making. So like I say, I've got a lot of fabric that is just sitting in the workshop ready to be cut out and started on. Some of the items I've already got quite a few in stock, so I'm going to start with making the items that are less in stock, that I've only got a few of, that really need to be made before the first market, because some of the things were out of stock, some of the more popular items were really low in stock as well. So I'm just going to work out what needs making first and then just start cutting out fabric really. I've come to the workshop to work through all the fabric that I've got. So it's a little bit of a mess in here. I kind of abandoned it when I left in April. But I've given it just a really quick tidy up, given it all the surfaces a good clean to make sure the fabric stays nice and fresh. So I'm going to unroll it now. They've actually sent a roll and a little package, which suggests to me that either they misprinted a meter, which does happen, I was going to say occasionally, but pretty much every time I get fabric printed actually. So they've either misprinted a fabric and they've sent a replacement, or for some reason they missed off a meter on the first roll. I don't know, but they sent it straight away, so hopefully that is the only issue with it and it's all been resolved, because yeah, the fabric came a couple of weeks ago and I didn't have a chance to look at it. So I'm hoping it's all okay and I'm gonna have a look at it now. Found out what the issue was. Very nicely, they have actually put a little note in to say that there was a problem with the fabric and that they were going to be sending a new one, which they didn't used to do. So that's really nice to know that they have double checked it and found a problem and that they are fixing it. And I've just found the faulty bit of fabric, so I thought I would show you so you can see what it looks like. So as you can see here, we've got puffins, it's all going great, but then suddenly, what's going on here? Got all like a double kind of weird shadow effect going on with the puffins. Don't really know what's happened with that. I've not seen that before, but it is just on this last strip of puffins, so I'm still going to be able to use the rest of the meter, which is fantastic. And then it's also happened on the sausage dogs, so it's just fading out there. So it said that they ran out of fabric, so it looks like it was trying to print and it's not got the tension on it because it's the last bit of fabric. So that's just all gone skew-iff there as well, it's all just faded out. But again, the rest of the meter's still fine for that. So I'm just going to double check that what is in the pack that they sent separately is these two folded meters. So we should have another meter of sausage dogs and another meter of puffins in the separate parcel. But I'm going to keep unrolling, just make sure the rest of this fabric is doing okay. Okay, so I've gone through all the cotton fabric, there are no more faults, and I've double checked that the extra fabric they sent was a replacement for the faulted fabric. So all cotton fabric's good. I've rolled it onto separate rolls and labelled it, so I've got like one roll of makeup pads, one roll of cleaning wipes, just so that when I'm wanting to make something it's a lot easier to find because I've just written it on the end instead of having to like unroll each piece of fabric. So I've just got the water resistant fabric to check as well, so that's just for the wash bags. Very rarely have any faults with that, so I'm hoping that should be okay, but obviously just gotta double check to make sure. Thankfully all the water resistant fabric has printed absolutely fine, so I've got loads and loads of fabric to make loads and loads of wash bags. The only slight issue is that there's like a massive crease right on the end of the water resistant fabric because it's like they've obviously like tucked it in to roll it up, so that is going to take a lot of pressing to get out. Thankfully it's right where the zip goes in, so you know it might just be hidden by the seam anyway, but yeah, I've got to really try to get that crease out, so we'll see how that goes. So what I'm going to do now is just go back onto the computer, see if anyone's replied to help me with sorting out the website, and then go through all the items that I need to make and just prioritising it, see what we need to do, and yeah, just some more general admin to do.
Later that day.
So I just checked, unfortunately no one has replied yet to my query about how to get my website working again. So fingers crossed that by the time this video goes out, the website will all be fine. So if you haven't already, please check out my website. The link is in the description. It is open for the first time this year, fully restocked with just so many great gift ideas. And to be honest, I don't know if I'm going to be ordering any more fabric this year. Maybe there'll be a huge rush and I'll absolutely have to, but I'm not really planning on ordering any more fabric this year. So if there is something on the website that you are looking at thinking, that would be a really nice gift idea for so-and-so, I would just grab it now before the Christmas markets start, before the big flurry for gifts gets underway, just so that you know that you've got it. Because if something sells out on the run up to Christmas, I probably won't be restocking it. So what's on the website now, that is probably going to be it. That's it. That's all the stock that I'm doing. So go and check that out if you haven't already. I'm going to quickly do a little newsletter because, again, haven't done one since last year. And if you would also like to sign up for the newsletter, mailing list, I've never managed to come up with a better name for it than that. Mailing list sounds very boring and uninspiring, but gets the point across. I'll also put the link to sign up for that in the description too. Every month, I just send it out once a month. There is an exclusive discount code. You get all the first sneak peeks of any new products. You get all the information about all the events that's going on and all the behind the scenes stuff that I maybe might not be sharing anywhere else. So if you want to join that very exclusive group of people that get a Drawn by Rhiannon newsletter every month, then hit the link in the description to sign up for that now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did, it would be lovely if you could give it a like, and if you haven't already, then subscribe, because why not? I'm hoping these videos are going to be back to every week again now that I'm back in the studio, so stay tuned and, like I say, subscribe if you haven't already. Click here to subscribe and click here to watch another video. I hope you're all having a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!